All right, I'm excited to share about my favorite book today. So, my favorite book is actually a series of serialized comic books that came out this past year in summer 2021. So, it's called Batman Fortnite Zero Point. So, it was a series of six comic books, one complete story that came out in this past year. And I love it for a number of reasons. First off, it was my first real experience getting into comic books and reading a complete story. It was always kind of intimidating for me. I didn't know really where to jump on, what stories to read. And this one was one that called out to me. I loved Batman. I loved a lot of the TV shows I'd watched growing up. And I really enjoyed the Fortnite video game. I played a lot with my friends and my roommates. So it was a great combination of those two, and it was a great place for me to jump on, especially with a six-issue story that was self-contained. Everything that you need to know was inside of the story. It was a great place to jump on. They also gave you a lot of incentives inside the Fortnite video game if you get this, which for me was just something that made me enjoy it even more. So, about the story itself, it's a kind of mix of a mystery and an action. So, a little basic summary of it is Batman gets sucked into this video game world of Fortnite where he goes through the cycle of fighting off all these characters, and at the end, the cycle repeats and he loses all of his memories. So, you get to see his kind of process of working through this, trying to figure out how to get out of this loop, and it has a lot of twists and turns, characters that come up that are interesting if you know the video games or the Batman lore, and a lot of interesting things come up through that. So I enjoyed it also because this was a great COVID book. In the process of summer 2021, it was a great reason for me to leave the house. I got to go to my local comic book shop and support them and get to talk to some of the guys there and got to come back week after week to get the new book. So I have a couple of them right here. I have my own set back at home, but this is a set that I bought for my friend. And a great thing about the comic books is they all have different covers, and they're all typically done by one artist doing multiple covers or multiple artists. And I like the fact that you go into the store and it's not just you're buying the book, but you're also getting to choose which kind of cover you want, and you get a couple different choices. So here's one of my favorite. This is the final issue, and this is what they would call a variant cover, larger print. Doesn't have some of the same markers. A couple of them would just be recolors, so I have this one, but with a blue background. So it was a great experience for me. I enjoyed reading through it. I enjoyed getting to see all the artwork. I thought it was a great blend of good storytelling, great artwork, and it came out at a really great time for me. So it was wonderful in a lot of ways, and I'm glad I got to share it with you guys.